Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Coastal Living. Now, millions of Americans will be choosing their health insurance during the annual enrollment period. But will they be paying enough attention to choosing the doctor who is best for their care? Choosing the right doctor can be key to your health. So here with more is Dr. Christopher Arnold. He's the Senior Medical Director at WellMed. Welcome to the show, Christopher.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. So tell me, what do we need to do to go about finding the right doctor?
Well, I think first thing is to let folks know you can actually change your doctor. A lot of folks realize they can change their health plan at this time of year, but it's important to make sure you've got the right doctor, and that it's key to ask some certain questions about your current physician or a potential new physician that you are looking at going to. And those three questions I would have patients look at and ask. The first one would be, how does their current doctor coordinate care with specialists and communicate with specialists about your health? The second would be around their access to care. What are their nighttime hours? How do they handle calls on the weekends? What type of phone calls do they accept or email, that kind of thing. And then the third question would be, does their physician practice value-based care or preventive care?
Interesting, and I think that's important for everyone to realize across the board, is that these days we have so many options that we shouldn't be intimidated by the fact that we have the opportunity to ask questions and to select the person that is best for us. So tell me more about value-based care. What exactly is that?
The type of awards physicians who practice this preventive care and have good quality of care. And there's actually a recent Harvard study that showed that patients who are under the care of a physician who practiced this value-based preventive type care model had better preventative care and management of their diabetes.
Okay, and tell me, Dr. Arnold, what are some of the questions that we should be asking our doctors or Medicare licensed sales agents to figure out who is best for us?
Sure. Well, they've got some key questions would be, what is their next available appointment? You know, so access to care, what kind of appointment schedule do they build? So do they have a 5-minute appointment schedule, 10-minute, 30-minute appointment schedule? Some doctors actually have 1-hour appointment slots. And so that can kind of give you an idea of how much time they're going to spend with you in the exam room. Some other questions would be around, what are the other type of care providers they have in their office? Do they have physician assistants? Do they have health coaches? Do they have nurse practitioners? And how many and what type of calls they would handle? Another one would be around, do they have a portal where you can access your health records or your labs or your x-rays? And obviously, you know, the questions I mentioned earlier about value-based care and preventative type medicine.
I agree. I think all of these things are important, especially as you're aging. It's important to know they have strong relationships with specialists that they trust so that things don't get overlooked and lead to worsening problems. Now, in addition to the quality and the value-based care, what are some other things that we should take into account during the annual enrollment period?
Well, the Medicare annual enrollment period is underway as we speak, and it actually ends December 7th. So again, while people may be able to change their health plan, it's important to relook and reassess whether their physician is the right doctor for them, and to look at that more closely right now.
And so would you say that it is one of the most common mistakes for people to sort of just go with whoever they're referred to without doing much research and ending up possibly with the wrong doctor, physician for them?
Yeah, I think folks think it's kind of taboo to change doctors or even a hairdresser, and it's actually okay, you know, to ask your doctor, you know, these key questions to make sure they're still right for you. Practices change, and there's many practices out there, and a lot of them will offer, you know, red carpet or courtesy visits for you to come check out or even interview the doctor and make sure it's a good fit, a good marriage. You know, you want them to be a right fit for you.
Absolutely, and I think it's important to know that yes, we have options, and really the ball is on our court when it comes to deciding who is going to take care of our quality of health, especially as we age into our later years. things get complicated, it's important to know that we're being taken care of. So I love that you mentioned it to a hairdresser, because a lot of us do feel like we're committed. You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But even when it comes to traveling, you know, you don't want to have to travel all the way across town to visit your physician. You want something that's convenient for you, easy for you to get to and from, and someone, of course, who has your best interest in mind. So all of these questions are very helpful. Thank you. So
You're
tell
welcome.
me, where can we go for more information?
Well, two areas. We have a website, wellmedhealthcare.com/Dr. Wright, or you could call toll free. We have a toll free number 1-833-925-0422.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Arnold, for your time. I know you're a super busy man, so we
You bet.
appreciate you informing our viewers on the importance of choosing the right physician.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care. All right, guys, we'll be right back on Coastal Living. Stick around.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.